It is February 24th, and my twins will be 12 years old in a few hours on the 25th of February. This month is going by really fast. Um, Definitely not as fast as I felt like January went by, but it's going by pretty fast. But I was just sitting here kind of reflecting. If you're new to my channel, my name is Latina Marie. Welcome. I'm a singer songwriter, a mom, and a wife, kinda. I was homeless for a few months, and now I am kind of tracking my 2025. Things have been kind of crazy, so I haven't really been posting daily like I want to, but I'm trying to get back into it because that is important to me to be able to do that this year. Um, it's cool if I can't do every day, but I want to get back into it. Last week I was sick. The boys and I all had COVID, so that was, I couldn't have worked if I wanted to. My body was aching. I, it was terrible. The last time we had COVID uh, was some years ago, and it's not fun. But yeah, I was just sitting here kind of reflecting on my situation and everything that I've been going through, and my kid's birthday coming up in the next few hours. And I just, I want to tell myself my past self, the girl who decided to walk away from her marriage and take on this new life, because that's what this feels like. It feels like a new life. You are okay. And I wish that I would have realized that about my situation when it was all happening. If I'm being 100% completely honest, it was not as stressful as anyone would think, because I had people by my side keeping my spirits up, keeping me motivated, and supporting me in ways that I just would have never imagined. And I am so thankful and grateful for those people to have been in my life during the time that I was going through so much. It's not that it wasn't stressful and that it wasn't hard and that I didn't have my days, because I definitely, had my breakdowns and my feeling like I can't go on, but definitely had a different feeling than if I was completely alone. And just sitting here, in my new place, alone. I mean, my kids are here, but only adult. And just like seeing how far I've come, I just want to tell that girl that it will be okay. You're making the decision that you feel is best for you. It may not make sense in the moment, and it may not feel like the right thing to be doing, but what is the right thing? We're living this life for the first time. There's nothing to say whether you're doing it right or wrong. And just keep your head up. And to anyone who might be going through my similar situation, getting out of a situation and having to start life over and, doing things on your own, just know that it will be okay. I don't know why I felt it so strong to say this today. I really didn't have anything to talk about today, just because it was a really long day today. The boys went to Boys and Girls Club for the first time today, which I do want to talk about stuff like that, but just it was on my heart really hard tonight to make sure that I picked up the video and or picked up my phone and recorded this and made sure that this got posted tonight. Even to my future self, you are doing amazing. Look at where you're coming from, you know. I just I can't imagine have gone through the things that I've been going through completely on my own. I will never think that I've ever gone through anything in my life completely alone. I've always had some kind of support and some kind of help with what I go through, and I'm beyond grateful for that because this is not easy. You know, I'm a single mom for the first time, and I would have never imagined this to be my life. Knowing that I wasn't happy in my relationship, in my marriage, I still never imagined this to be my life. And I'm sure he feels the same. I'm sure he never thought that this would be our lives, that we would be separated, that we wouldn't, you know, be raising our kids together. We wouldn't be seeing our twins turning 12 together. You know, our oldest is going to be 13 very soon. And, you know, it's a lot that is happening in my life with the kids that I definitely did not see happening without their dad. But I just have to remember that everything happens for a reason, and I made the choice to be on my own for a reason. And I just have to keep reminding myself of that and remember that, you know, because there are days where I feel like, was it worth it? Well, you know, did you need to leave the marriage? Is that what needed to happen? Did it need to be this drastic of a change in your life? And it just sometimes feels like a dream. Like it doesn't feel real that I'm actually doing it. You know, I'm living my life as a single woman, which I honestly, I'm grateful to be doing that because I never gave myself that. You know, I've always been in a relationship. I've always felt like I needed someone. And right now I'm doing life as a single adult, and I'm realizing that there are a lot of things in my life that I needed to figure out before ever getting married. And I'm just hoping that I can continue to go on this journey of life and figure out what works for me and how I can be happy, because I'm always so concerned about making someone else happy and figuring out what works for someone else that I don't ever consider me. And I'm happy to be in a position now to be able to start looking at things differently and to move differently. You know, it feels right what I'm doing, even though there are days and there are times where I feel like it's not. But I just have to remember that there is no right or wrong in this. There's no, you know, I'm writing my story. There is no story already written. I'm writing it. I mean, God has my story written for me. Obviously, He knows how it's all going to end for me, but I don't. And I'm taking this opportunity to just figure it out. You know, I've always had someone there to say, you know, to fall on or blame or look at if things didn't go the way that I thought it should or could or would. And I'm the only person I can point at and blame and look to is me. And I kind of love it. Like, I'm really loving that there is no one else for me to turn to. You know, when my feelings get hurt, it's me. When my day goes wrong, it's me. When things just aren't flowing the way that I thought they should or could or would. It's me that I have to look at and evaluate and figure out, well, what needs to change. You know, those are conversations that I get to have with myself, whereas before I always felt like there was, because there was someone there, I couldn't just rely on me. And yeah, so today, I don't know. A lot of reflecting was happening today. Today was a very interesting day for me. I think with the twins' birthday coming up, this is the first, to me, this is the first thing that is happening that I really am like, okay, it's really happening, Because Thanksgiving happened and Christmas happened and New Year's happened and Valentine's Day happened. Those are all things that are going to come and go anyway. So are birthdays, but these birthdays of our kids is like, you really want to miss that? Like, I have my thoughts about um, his absence on it, but also I understand and realize that there's nothing that I can do about that. Um, the amount or lack of amount of interest that he's showing in their lives at this point is really um, not my concern. There's nothing I can do about it. Um, all it takes is communication and effort, and I'm always going to be willing to, the door is always open for his relationship with his kids. By no means am I stopping that. But this is just a reflection of, why I made the decision that I made. So, yeah, today was a long day, a hard day, but a good day, and a great time to reflect on things that have been happening. And I'm just so grateful and I'm thankful for everything and everyone who's been supporting me. I have amazing family members who have been there for me and helped me through so much. I have great friends who have been there to be a lending ear and a shoulder to cry on when I needed. And I can't say any more than thank you. So, thank you. But yeah, this is my February 24th. I'll see you guys tomorrow.